Hello folks! Today you are tuning in to see my review of the Studio Series Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe figure. I forget what number he is. If I could see the box, I would tell you, but I've already thrown the box away. As you can see here, this is a fun figure. He is balanced. I am not, I repeat, not using anything to hold him up. He is doing that on his own. It took a few minutes to get him into that position, but I do really like it, and I like that he can do that. It is really, really cool. Let's go ahead and stand him up, though. I know, boo, boo, boo. Here we go. We've got Sideswipe. Yay, Sideswipe. And he is a beautiful figure. Let's take a look at his face here. I always did like this design for the character. It looks human-esque, but at the same time it does look insectoid at the same time, and I think it just gives it that much more of a realistic look to it. I do wish he had more color to him, other than shades of gray and silver and red, but it is what it is. It's not a perfect figure. Not by any means. Yes, you can pose the hell out of him, which is great, but the rest of him is really, 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 really wonky. These pieces here, I popped this one off last night, and it took me a good 45 minutes to get it back in. I was so worried about it snapping, and I'm still worried about, mistransforming him and having that piece break off. As you can see here, it does have a really cool look. He does have weapon storage. Those are his guns in storage here. I'll show those off in a minute. Blades store up on here. They look ridiculous, but I'll show that as well. Let's go ahead and take these off. Just to show you just how he looks in his neutral position here. To store these, it's really, really weird. You're going to take this tab here and put it into here. Hard to see through the camera and get it lined up, but and the instructions have you put it up like this, which gives it kind of like a Gundam feel. Like it looks like something you've seen out of Gundam Wing or something, but hey, it's something you can do for storage. I personally think it's stupid, and they deserve to be on his arms because he is, according to the TF Wiki, Stabby McWheel feet. Now, I did have the original Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe figure, the one that couldn't stand because his feet were just straight up wheels. So I'm really glad this is a vast improvement over that figure, and he looks better too. It's much more sleek and a lot less chunky. As far as the guns go, and you can leave them in here to transform as well into vehicle mode, but they just tab in like that, and then it's a gun. You know what to expect. It's a gun. I'm going to take them out. They're going to fall out when I transform them. But yeah, as far as articulation goes, he's cool. Head, you expect this by now. It's ball joint. Whatever. Arms can go up. Can't really do anything with this piece in the way. So that does resist range of motion. You can manipulate it a little bit, but not much. You do get waist rotation. His legs can go out, they can bend, and you do get that lovely little piston here, which is a really cool little feature. But you do get pretty good knee bend. He cannot do, well, he can almost do the splits. Feet, you can't really pose the feet. You can manipulate the toes and the heel spur because of how it transforms, but in order to get ankle tilt, you got to separate it. Not the best, but like I said, this figure is a wonderful mixed bag. It has a lot of pros and a few cons, but it does look cool. And again, the backpack, I know some people hate backpacks, but it works. It's how it stores. It's a Bayverse former. They are shell formers. They basically just fold up into themselves. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hit pause, and then I'll come back and we will talk about vehicle mode. Alright, so here we have Sideswipe in his beautiful, beautiful Corvette mode. And it's a Corvette. It's going to be gorgeous. But this is where he's the most flawed. First off, it is a Bayverse former, so you will have it's a shell. It's a shell. There's no way around it. You just fold him up on himself. Although how you get from the legs up to here is fun, and how the arms move are fun. But it is a shell, and it's not a very well put together shell. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the guns are there in the canopy. One there, one there. But because of how he transforms, you have to line everything up right to even get wheels to move. And when you get one of them to move, then you lock the other ones up. And how the blades tab in here, they tab in 2 spots. They tab here and here, and then this piece is supposed to tab into the thigh. And I don't know if maybe it's just because I don't have everything lined up. And I've tried a couple times here, but let's go ahead and do this. Sorry, I can't see through the camera. But as you can see here, now you do have that tab here, but it resists the front wheel, so you don't really get rolling that you should get, which sucks. Granted, it just might be how I do it. You may have better experience with it, but yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous. I love Corvettes, and I love the design of this Corvette. I love the big windshield, unlike most modern Corvettes. I do like how it looks. Again, it doesn't tab together the best, and then when you do try to reinforce it, the blades pop off. Which gives you just a show just how everything transforms and folds up. But yeah, that's what it is. And it's a Studio Series figure for the Bayverse figures. They are hit or miss. They're either great or bad. This one is actually in between. But thank you for watching. Please comment down below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you want to see next or more of. Thank you for watching.